Have you ever asked yourself what the big deal is about being a part of a sorority? Or maybe you just wanted to know the purpose of being in one? I'm here to tell you today that all sororities are not just the controversial partying and staying up all night and making bad grades. That's not what it's about. It has great aspects. I'll start by telling you what a sorority is. A sorority is a group of girls that are kind of involved in like a club, or just a group that comes together to do things on campus and around the community, and it's sort of like a big sisterhood. There are differences between different sororities. At Delta State University, at my school, we only have Kappa Delta, Tri Delta, and Phi Mu. At larger universities, they have many more, including Chi Omega and things such as those. Most community colleges do not have sororities just because they're smaller than universities. To become a member of a sorority, you have to first go through a process called recruitment. During recruitment, you're allowed to stay in the dorms for 1 week on campus. You go to different parties for different sororities so you can see which one you cope with the best, and you get to meet new people just to see where you think that you would belong in a family type situation. You get to build relationships with the other new members that are coming through school. You get to find people that are within your major and that can even relate to other problems that you might have. At the end of recruitment, you'll sign something called a pref card. The pref card is what they give to you, and you write down your choice of the sorority that you would like to be in. Once you have chosen your sorority, you go through a process called pledging. The pledging process is for the new members to become associated with the chapter and to learn about each chapter position and things that come along with it. My sorority is the Kappa Delta sorority, or better known as KD. We're known as the Gamma Psi order because we are at Delta State. Other universities have different. Our colors are olive green and pearl white. Our founders are Lenora Ashmore Blackiston, Sarah Turner White, Julia Gardner Tyler Wilson. We have different symbols also, and those include a dagger, a nautilus shell, a teddy bear, an emerald, and a pearl. As I said, sororities aren't just about partying and staying up all night, as they sometimes are mistaken to be. We also do a lot for the community. We do campus cleanups. We go to the local animal shelters and help clean out the cages. We walk the dogs. And we also help raise money and donate food to the needy. We have something called a philanthropy in our sorority. And our philanthropy is the Girl Scouts of America. A philanthropy is just another word for community service or ways to help out, among other things. With our philanthropy, the Girl Scouts of America, we do very many different workshops with them. We'll invite them to our chapter room, which is where we all meet, and we'll hold games. We will do self-confidence boosters. We just got done a few days ago doing a prevent bullying case. We also make mirrors, and when they look into the mirrors, it has a message on them such as, "You're beautiful, God loves you," just to promote self-confidence. We do something called the Make Me Smile campaign, and we take balloons and write encouraging messages on them and hand them out to people throughout the day on campus just to brighten their day. As I do say that we have fun, we do, and it's not all just about uptight either. We do have study groups, which help us come together, and we do have to maintain a high GPA just to be in a sorority. However, we do have some fun. We have swaps, and a swap is a party with another fraternity on campus, which is the same thing as a sorority, but it is involved with the males. Swaps, you pick a theme and you have just a party between the two to get to know each other better and just to have fun and let loose. And we also have date parties where each member can grab a date and just take them out to a party. And it's fun to have a grab a date because it could be a random person. We have different positions in Kappa Delta sorority, as each sorority does. We have a president who is over everything in the head of us. We have a secretary who takes notes of the meetings, who takes attendance, and to make sure everything stays intact. We have a standards position. And what a standards position does is each sorority has rules that each girl has to maintain and abide by. If a girl decides to break a rule, they may have to be called up to the standards board and the standards committee so they can address the situation and see how to make it better. We have a treasurer who deals with all of our financial, who does our t-shirts, and who makes sure we pay our dues. Our dues begin with $600 each semester. We also have smaller positions in committees such as Girl Scout Committee, Philanthropy Committee, and that's what each member actually gets to get involved and have a small role so they don't just do anything or nothing. And once they get involved, it looks great on leadership. The positives about Kappa Delta and any other sorority is that it's great campus involvement. You get to know people, your face gets out there, you get more community service hours, and you'll have more respect because you know the meaning of helping others out. You also gain leadership and communication skills by being in a sorority. The sisterhood that is created allows you to begin and bond with several different other people. You can make new relationships, and by holding a position, it teaches you leadership for what you may need in furtherance in life. I know that some of you have probably heard that sororities are only about partying and going out, and they really just cause your grades to go down. And I'm here to tell you that that is actually not the case at all. And by listening to this, I hope you gain a better understanding of what a sorority is and what the background means. And maybe one day you will choose to join a sorority.